What's up, people? Just thought I'd make a little video. Just picked the bike up from Performance on 2 wheels. Took it out for a little test rip. Seeing how I felt after I did the oil mod, the oil pressure relief valve, and I also did the APE billet oil pump plate. I didn't do the gear, but I did the other two, which is supposed to bring your oil pressure up. Make sure you get enough oil pressure to that number 3, basically to save your motor for the ones that have that problem that we all know that the Zx-14 sometimes have, some of them. Anyways, that billet cover and oil pressure relief is supposed to cure that problem. And I know one thing, it's running unbelievable with this cool air and that little mod. I can tell it's gonna work out real sweet. It's running fantastic. So as usual, shout out to Ghost Gang. Jay and them over at Performance on 2 wheels did a good job. They took care of that job for me. The weather's been bad. My bike's been at the shop for about 2 weeks, so it wasn't a real big loss because it was really cold and I wasn't gonna do too much riding, but I got it running today when I shot some footage on it. Test rode it, got some new oil and filter in it as well, so it's running real sweet. So I just figured I'd hop on here and do a little quick video, let y'all know what's been going on with the bike. Walk around and take a look at it and show y'all a couple things, I guess, for my followers, my subscribers who are thinking about getting a 14 or have one or whatever. I just figured I'd just go over some of the mods I have on my Zx-14. By the way, this bike, my last one I called it Thanos, but this one, she is called El Jefe, which means the boss in Spanish. So I'll let y'all take a look at my baby. And this is not the factory side cover. I have my original flat gray. This is the same, but the factory ones are flat, a flat gray. I have them at the paint shop. I am going to change. I have 2 sets of covers. I'm going to keep an original green, and I'm getting a customized color set to go on here. I'm going to use these for when I'm racing, and I'm going to have another custom set that I'm going to ride around on the street with. That's a different color that I happen to like. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is, because I want my bike to look different than everybody else's 14. And everybody knows that the 2015 came with this green. That was the only color came in that year. 2016 is the SE all black. So my leathers do match this color, but when I'm just street riding, I am gonna have some different panels on there. That's the color that I want to switch to. So don't mind, these are not my normal ones, and the screw is not in it because I didn't put one in there because my tools are in my truck, and I just picked these up from the paint shop. So y'all just chill. But anyways, so a quick go over on some things that's done to this 14 of mine, in case y'all are wondering. I know y'all hear on YouTube, you can hear the motor, you can hear the pipe. Of course, I'm running the Brock's Performance Alien Head 2. It sounds amazing, flows a lot of air. It's loud because it's a short right by your ear, but it sounds good, and it runs unbelievable. Also, obviously, got the Brock's lowering strap. So they lock in down here on the front end. Got your strap that goes up. Then it comes up here. I just have it wrapped around now. On race days, you can just tighten it down. Keep your front end strapped tight. Keep the bike from coming up. I got the Mps Air Gauge up here. That goes along with the Mps Air Shifter. That lets me know how much air pressure I got in my tank. This is the air shifter itself. runs off of air, the solenoid, shifter itself. My air, I got a built-in tank back here. My swing arm has got a built-in tank right there. So for all you that's not aware, that's what those two air lines are. That's for my air tank that's built in. My onboard compressor is here. So when you hear my bike on the videos making that noise, that means I'm putting air in my tank. I have an onboard compressor under the seat that feeds the tank, which shows how much I got right here in the gauge, so I know when I'm low. If I'm racing, I like to keep it up around 120. It shifts perfect when it's around 100 to 140 pounds. When it gets low, I just hit the switch when I'm riding, refill the tank. So air shifters are awesome. Once you get used to having an air shifter, you would never want to ride without one. On the track, you're definitely going to need one. Quick shifter or air shifter. Pretty much everybody's using air shifters, but they're amazing to ride with. Save a lot of wear and tear on your foot, on your big toe as well, especially when you're hitting it hard. You don't have to worry about using this at all except for downshifting, which is easy to downshift. Of course, I got the Dme Tire Hugger and the Dme beautiful chain guard that I put on. It's a one-piece deal. It comes like that. This is all from Dme right here. It's beautiful. I love that chain guard. I had a different aluminum one on there, but I didn't like the way it looked. I wanted to get something black that went with the bike, looked a little more up to date, and this Dme is beautiful. And of course the Hugger, I love that look as well. Of course I'm running the Vortex sprockets, the aluminum, the racing sprockets. Got a nice gold EK chain. It will be cleaned up and lubed up tomorrow. It's been sitting for 2 weeks. I haven't been riding it, so it's a little dry looking. Not dry, but looks a little dusty. And we got a little moisture on it from sitting up for 2 weeks. But once I brush it down, clean it, and lube it, that gold chain is popping. It's beautiful, and it's only 4 or 5 months old, maybe. Got a lot of life in it. It's brand new, basically. Shinko hookup tire, ultra soft, 190. What else we got here? That's just a few of the mods. That's the ones you can see from the outside. Obviously, y'all guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post videos at least once or twice a week on there, riding. So subscribe to Skywalker Drag Racing on YouTube. Also, follow me on Instagram, Skywalker9567. I post short videos on there and mostly pictures of the bike when it's being worked on or as I get parts in or what have you. So let's see. Those are the things you can see on the bike. Of course, I got the Hickman swing arm. As you can see, pretty much everybody's got either Evil or